When we went to Seaworld on the Gold Coast, I met Dean, who's a marine mammal trainer. What a cool job that would be. He introduced me to one of his performing seals. He was a bit unsure of me at first, but once he got used to me, I was allowed to pat him.
Oh, you're so silky.
He liked me so much that he gave me a kiss.
Ah. So, Dean, who's this?
This is Florida. Florida is a 14-year-old male Californian sea lion. He's one of the major stars of our show here at SeaWorld.
What are some of their main threats?
Out in the wild, natural threats include predation from animals such as great white sharks or killer whales, but their biggest problem facing them is pollution and overfishing.
So what is the difference between a leopard seal and Florida?
Leopard seals belong to a family of seals called true seals, whereas Florida belongs to a family of seals called eared seals. So if you have a look on the side of his face, he's got these little tiny earlobes. True seals, like leopard seals, they don't have them. They also use their flippers differently. So Florida's got great big front flippers. This one? Yeah, that one. Which they use for swimming. Leopard seals use their rear flippers for swimming.
What's his main diet?
Fish. Florida loves nothing more than fish. At the moment, he eats around 15 kilograms of fish every single day, which helps keep him up to that nice, healthy 300 kilo weight limit that he's at.
So what kind of tricks can he do?
Well, he does lots of different behaviours. He's one of the major stars of our show. Most of the behaviours we train the seals are to help us look after them. So, for instance, we can ask Florida to open up his mouth so I can get a good look inside at all of those teeth. Occasionally, seals get things caught in their teeth, like fish spines. So he's trained to allow me to inspect every tooth and make sure that there's nothing wrong with them.
Okay.
However, show behaviours, he knows quite a few. He is a little bit of a cheeky seal, aren't you, Florida? Okay, good boy. That was his beautiful tongue poke.
Yeah.
He also has a beautiful, handsome smile. You ready, Florida? Want to show off your smile for everybody? Now, if you have a look on the side of his face, he's got these lovely long whiskers.
Yeah.
Now, those whiskers help seals find food in murky water. Now, they're really sensitive, and the best way I can demonstrate just how sensitive they are is by asking Florida to balance a ball on his nose. Now, those whiskers are going to wrap up around that ball and touch it. Now, they're not strong enough to hold the ball in place. All they do is feel which way it's about to move, and then Florida can adjust his very flexible neck and spine to accommodate that.
So how long does it take for him to learn all these tricks?
Each behaviour is different just because each animal is different. So something like a wave hello, like this, is relatively easy to train. It could probably take a couple of weeks. Whereas something like a double backflip could take a little bit longer just because there's a lot more involved in that behaviour. The seals have to build up strength and coordination just like we have to.
3 weeks to learn some behaviours? They must be pretty smart. 350 kilos doing a moonwalk? Now that's impressive.
Nice work. So Florida's one of our biggest animals. You want to show off how big you are? Nice work. He's just under 3 metres in length.
Yeah.
And weighs just over 300 kilos. Now that's his nice healthy summer weight. Come winter, can weigh up to around 380, 390 kilos. And the reason they change their weight throughout winter is the water's a lot colder, so they put on a big extra fat store, keeps them nice and warm.
Okay, and I've seen him dart across the pool. How fast can he swim?
They can get up to around 20 kilometres an hour. It's these great big front flippers that they have, which helps propel them through the water, a big sweeping motion. Inside of these flippers, they have the same bone structure as our hands and wrists. So he's got 5 little bone fingers, knuckles and joints as well.
Okay. Well, thanks, Dean, for your time.
No worries, buddy. I'm glad to have you here. Do you want to say thanks, Flaws? You did good today, didn't you, Flaws?